Hi, today I'm going to give you all a tutorial on how to play tennis with just the basics and show you all a few strokes and cool techniques you can use on the court, and hopefully this will be good if you want to play tennis. So I'm going to first start off with the basic stroke. It's called the forehand, which you hit with your right hand if you're right, or your left hand if you're lefty, with just one hand. So you're going to first come up to the baseline right here, which is the line all the way to the back, and you're going to try to take your racket, get a firm grip where your knuckles are all aligned on one side of the racket, and then you want to hold your racket firmly and use your other hand as a grip to just pose the racket on top of it and give it balance. And then you're going to come, and when a ball's coming, you're going to hold your racket, twist your arm, make this flashlight looking handle face towards your opponent in front, and you're going to come back, stretch your arm back, this arm faces in front, and you're going to come and swing, and as you're swinging you come, follow through with the racket and grip your racket with your other hand and hold it after you hit. That's your forehand. So what I just showed y'all was called forehands, and forehands is basically for when you're going to be getting balls on the side where you're going to be playing with your dominant hand. So I'm a righty, so my dominant hand is my right. So whenever I hit a ball coming on my right side, that's when I use my forehand. Now the next stroke that I'm going to talk about is the backhand. The backhand is going to be 4 balls coming on the other side, so for me it's going to be my left side. So backhands, the way you want to grip your racket is you're going to use both your hands this time. You're going to put your knuckles aligned the same way as you did for the forehands for your backhand with your main dominant hand. And then you're going to take your other hand and put it on the back and grip it as well. So then you're going to have this kind of grip for your backhand. Now what you're going to do different is you're going to want to twist your whole body for this one and make the flashlight handle, same thing, face towards your opponent, and as you're coming, you follow through, twist your body, and then come and hit it, and then you have to bring your arms around you. Okay, there's a second way also to hit backhands, but it's more for professionals. It's a one-hand backhand, where you hold the racket with just one hand instead of both arms, but you have to have a stronger arm and you have to be more experienced usually to hit backhands that way. So the way you do that, same way, follow through, the bottom of the racket handle, the flashlight is going to be following through, looking at your opponent. You come through, and open up wide, and then you hit the ball. So that's the other way, but honestly, I go with both hands because I'm not really a professional, and it's more stable when I hit through the shot. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you all how to take serves. So first we're going to come down to the baseline, line all the way back to the court, and then at the baseline there's a line that indicates the middle of the court. So we're going to come next to that line, and depending on where we're going to serve, because you always serve diagonally, then that's on the other side of the middle of the court. So usually if you're playing singles by yourself, then you're going to want to stand closer to the middle of the court, and then that gives you a wider angle to hit wherever you want into the box when you serve. And then if you're playing doubles, you're going to want to stand a little wider, maybe out on the edge, because the other person has a partner and that partner can get the rest of the court. So you're going to want to get the angle of the ball really wide as you can to try to throw them off and win the ball. So now how to actually take serves. So first we're going to start off with bouncing the ball a little bit so we can get a feel for the ball. So toss it up into the air. You want to toss it up a little bit in front of us, but not too forward in front, because you want to give the ball some momentum as you're jumping through to follow through and hit the ball forward. So basically, now to actually hit it, we take the ball, you're going to put it in this little center part of your racket, hold your racket back, kind of lean back, then come, just bring your legs together, and then you're going to throw midair, it reaches a peak. When it reaches the peak, you want to come, you want to jump and hit it. And then you should have your serve ready.